This is my second time recording this. So if I start crying again, I think I'll probably just give up. But I'm sure all of you are aware. Obviously the news that came out with Diogo, and um, yeah, it's obviously devastating. But this morning, news came out. I was sitting, having a coffee, and I just seen one of our group chats going off and wondering what was going on, and it obviously come true that he had been in an accident. Obviously, you move into auto mode of thinking that it was fake. I think the first person to report it was Marca, and then some of the other big outlets started taking it up. So then you're starting to think, is it actually serious? It isn't some sort of joke. But um, yeah, then it obviously came true that he's been in an accident. That he was driving a Lamborghini. In I think it was about 12 o'clock last night, and his tire blew, and then him and his brother André Silva went off the road, and unfortunately they both passed away. And yeah, just in disbelief, I think, more than anything else. I think at times like this, you realize how unimportant football is, and that even though we get so happy with certain things and we get so upset with footballers, at the end of the day, they're just human. And yeah, I just think it's such a horrific thing to happen. I'm lucky enough that for most of my life, I've never really had anything traumatic happen in football. Obviously, Liverpool as a club has had some terrible things happen to it, and that's obviously carries with us, and you're thought about that as a club. And I think this day will be remembered not just by Liverpool fans, but by football fans around the world. And I think Jota, from what you hear about him, from the stories, even from him in interviews, he came across as such a nice person, very down to earth, and yeah, it's just terrible news. Um, I've seen Klopp come out obviously and talk about the how he feels, and I think obviously the club have released a statement, and other clubs have said how sorry they are to hear the news. I think we'll probably hear more from some of the other players in a short time, but obviously at this moment they're like many of us just grieving at this time, and as they should do. But I think the important thing is to remember that if you are struggling right now, then you should talk to someone about it, whether it's friends, it's family, my email, or message me on Instagram. I'm happy to talk to people about it. But yeah, so far it's been difficult. Um, no family should have to say goodbye to a son at 28, to a father, and to a husband. So I think the club will do the right thing. As a football community, we'll do the right thing. And yeah, um, rest in peace to to Diogo and to André. Cheers, guys.